Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Gift and you're welcome to Gift and Couture. So this is the continuation of the dress I posted a few days ago. So this is the sewing tutorial. So first thing first, you're going to go ahead and add half an inch around your cup size, and make sure you notch the bust point. Alright, make sure you notch it on this side and on the other side. So for the back, I'm gonna ahead to add the joining allowance, and I also went ahead to notch the dart. Go ahead and notch the dart. So if you don't like sewing the dart, you can remove the dart. Of course, if you've been watching my video, you know how to remove the dart. Okay, so let's keep that one aside. Next thing is to go ahead and gum your stay. Okay, for me, I use paper stay. Okay, go ahead and gum your stay on the fabric, and it's time to join. So you're going to pick one side of the cup and the other side of the cup, just follow the pattern that you drafted. Okay, you're going to start sewing from where you notch, like I said, notch your bust point. So where you notch your bust point, you're going to sew from this other side to the other side round. Go ahead, this is the lining, and for the bridal satin, I'm going to go ahead and brace it on the net. Okay, just like this. You're going to pick one, open it just like this, and then use your pin. If you are sewing net, or you decide to use any kind of your fabric, but if it's a lace, make sure you pin it down. Okay, it's always advisable to pin it down before going ahead to brace it. So when you are done bracing it, you are going to go ahead and sew it the exact way you actually sew the cup. But before you brace it, before you start sewing rather, please make sure you trim off just like this. Go ahead and trim off the excesses. This is how it looks like after I finish sewing. Okay, go ahead, and if you follow this method, this is what you're going to get at the end of the day. All right, in order for you to iron it flat, you're going to go ahead and notch the stitches. Make sure you notch it, and in case you decide to use bust caging, you can get your boning and start. I have a video on how to do bust caging. All right, I've also gone ahead to brace the center front together, and this is a bra cup for the cup sizes. Okay, I actually use bust. My bust is 36, so I wanted to buy 38, but I didn't have, so I bought the exact measurement. Okay, so I bought cup size 6. So you're going to fold your bra cup into two like this, and then go ahead and sew like half an inch. It doesn't have to be up to half, just hold it there, and then you're going to place the bra cup inside where the joining is, just like that. You're going to place it there, and since this is not the actual size, you can see the our cup is actually bigger than, you're just going to brace it. So I've gone ahead to do one, so let me show you how I did this one. Now you're going to fix the bra cup inside your cup size, okay, and then pin it down. Okay, you can see, assuming I bought the exact, let's say the 38, it should have been over my bust. Okay, but now let's go ahead and just pin it down. You're going to pin it down and then go ahead and brace it. But if you notice your own is going to be the exact size of your bra cup, then it's fine. But this one, you can see the half inch for joining, so I'm just going to go ahead and brace it. Fix it like this. You're going to go ahead and brace it from that point, and when you get to the underbust, you're going to just stitch that center. Okay, so I've gone ahead to do it like that. You can see how firm it is. Please be patient with me. When I was doing this, I noticed something. I've forgotten that it's not the normal way of fixing the cup, so you're not going to turn it round just like what I'm saying here. No, you're going to turn it one side. Please do not turn it like this. Just be patient with me. Now when you turn it like this, you are not going to, you won't be able to stitch it. You know, it's connected to the armhole, so you won't be able to stitch it like this. Please just be patient with me. I'm still going to show you. But in case you decide to use what's it called, under bra wire, you can follow this method, but this is not what I did, so I'm still going to show you. But just watch the process of how I iron it and how I was able to get the cup properly. Okay, after turning your lining, you're going to go ahead and iron it. Okay, then you can now add your hemming gum inside so that the lining will be able to lay properly. Okay, just follow this method. Okay, you can see that's the reason I didn't want to edit this part this very part out. I wanted you guys to see how I iron it. Please just follow this method. All right, now another thing, when you are done, go ahead and turn it like this. You're going to see some excess. It's either you plait the excess inside the under bust, okay, or you trim it off just like the way I'm doing it. Okay, you can go ahead and do it and look at how it looks. Okay, go ahead and do the second one, and when you are done, it should look like this. Now, so the next thing is to go ahead and create a bone channel. It depends on you on how you want it. If you want it to be more than 2 or 3, you can create it. So on this particular style, you are going to put one on the center, one by the side, and one on the other side. So because I've already gone ahead to gum this paper, I'm just going to fold this line like this, follow this pattern, and then fold it like this. Okay, you can go ahead and do this method, or you can decide to place your bony slantly. After I've gone ahead to iron this, I decided that I'm not going to make it straight. I'm just going to slant it, and I'm still going to show you how I did. But make sure you notch the center, like the joining part, okay, so that you'll be able to know where to fix where the cup starts from. So yeah, I've gone ahead to cut the lace and also put the satin under. So I'm just going to go ahead and create the bone channels. All right, so now you are going to go ahead and fold one side of the strap, okay, and then go ahead and sew it on the other side and then turn it. So when you're done, you're going to insert the bone. I would have loved to show you on the machine, but you know it takes time to be carrying the tripod. So now I've gone ahead to insert the bone, and on the center I decided just like this is how you're going to do it. I decided to put one on the center, okay, and this side I created it. Now the distance from the center to where I slanted the bone is 5 inches, and from the other side, the distance from the center to where I placed the bone is 5 inches. Okay, you can go ahead and do the same thing. Now this is what I was telling you. You know, normally our normal bony without the armhole, you just fix it like this, all right? But this was a mistake I made initially. That's why I said you should be patient with me, okay? You're just going to go ahead, raise your lining, turn your lining on the fabric, and then this will be the last part, okay? But since we are not doing this, but if you want to do it like that, this is how you're going to do. Where the bony starts and where the joining starts, you're going to align them together and then start sewing. Okay, you sew to this side and sew to all the other side. Okay, and then when you are done, you can now use your a piece of fabric that you cut on bias to pipe the joining and then insert your bony. But this is not what we are doing. So let me show you what I mean in case you decide to put under bust wire, under bra wire. Okay, we are going to go ahead and turn the lining just like this. You can see how it is, and then brace it on the other side. Okay, and the armhole side, because it's sleeveless, you are going to go ahead and turn it like this. Okay, and then when you are done, you turn it out, you flip it out, and then go ahead and turn the armhole side. Okay, make sure you turn all this side. Please make sure you turn all this side. When you are done, you can now go ahead and flip it out. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to like, share, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification button. All right, thank you so much. So go ahead and flip it out like this. Do well to support me by subscribing, please. I'm begging you. Yeah, so let's continue. When you are done flipping it out like this, you can go ahead and iron it. I just wanted you guys to see this process. Okay, so you're going to follow this method to do the second one and then go ahead and iron it. So now, thank you for your patience. Based on how we drafted the pattern, this is how we are going to fix the cup. Remember, I told you to be patient with me. All right, so now we are going to lose the other side that leads to the armhole side. Okay, just like that, we are going to go ahead and lose it out. So please, that's the reason I said you shouldn't sew yet. Okay, the next thing I did was to go ahead and lose it out, and then went ahead to iron it. Okay, so if you are watching this video, there's no process of making this mistake because I've already corrected it. All right, so you're just going to lose it and stop at that center, the center joining, just like that, and then go ahead and iron it out. So when you are done ironing, sorry, not you, when I was done ironing, all right, I went ahead to fix it. So I'm still going to show you how I did it, don't worry. Now, how to fix it. Okay, you're going to fix it from that armhole side. Okay, just like that, you are going to fix it. But please, I'm begging you, make sure you pin it. Make sure you pin it before fixing it, before going to your machine, because that's what I did. I know it might not be easy sticking the pin inside, but please do it. And this time around, I didn't actually sew the cup with the net, not with the lining. Okay, so I went ahead to use the lining to turn the cup just like that, and that was it. So the next one, I'm still going to show you how I did it. Since I've already turned the armhole, it wasn't easy for me. I had to use my hand needle to hem the lining. Okay, so next thing, since I've already braced this lining down, I went ahead to lose it out and then start sewing again. So that was the stress I passed through in achieving this style. Okay, so now that I've loosened the lining out, I'm going to go ahead and fix the cup size and let it align on the other side. Please just watch this carefully. Okay, you are going to go ahead and lose, not you, I went ahead to lose the cup as well and stop at the middle and then go ahead to fix it. Okay, just like what I did this time around, I've already separated the lining from the fabric. I went ahead to pin it from that center, the joining. Okay, remember it's the joining, and though it took some time, to be honest. So you're going to go ahead and pin it just like the way I'm doing. Take your time to pin it, and when you get to that end, make sure you insert that sharp edge to that corner, okay, that side. All right, and then go ahead and use your pin to pin it. Please make sure you pin it before you go ahead to your machine. Okay, so I know it requires a little more patience. You're going to pin it and even turn to the other side and then continue pinning. You can see the way I struggle to pin this thing because I didn't want the stress of sewing and at the end of the day finding out that it was not like the cup size was more. Sometimes it happens. Okay, so when you are done getting to that edge, you are now going, after you finish sewing, when you get to that point, okay, you are going to use the lining to turn the edges. Okay, just try and turn it, because to be honest, it wasn't easy. Like I said, it was not easy. Just make sure you turn it, and when you finish turning, you won't be able to turn it to the end. Okay, so when you make sure you turn these edges on the other side, and then you can now go ahead to use your what's it called, needle, to hem it. You're going to fold the same half an inch just like this. You're going to go ahead and fold the same half an inch of the lining and hem it. So when you're done, it should look like this. You can see some part is kind, so I actually used my needle to hem it like this, and it's still neat. All right, so just like this we are done. Okay, next thing is to go ahead and insert. You're going to go ahead and insert the bony. So when it's time to cut it, you're going to leave like half an inch. Okay, you're going to cut the bony half an inch away from the joining so that you'll be able to join the upper part to the lower part. Just like this, you're going to cut it, so the space should be like 0.5 or 0.7. okay, you can see just like that. Make sure you push it to the other side and then make sure you cut it out if it's too long. Okay, but make sure you leave like half an inch. All right, so now that we are done, let's go to the back. Okay, go ahead and complete the order. So for the back, I've gone ahead to brace the net as well, and also use the lining to turn the net as well. So now it's time to join the armhole. So you're going to turn the net to the right side. Okay, right side to the right side, the wrong side to the wrong side, and then use your lining just like what you're seeing. You're going to use the lining to turn to join the shoulder. So you're going to sew the half inch that we added, and when you are done, you're going to sew that armhole like that. Okay, and after you are done, you're going to get a neat armhole. Just go ahead and sew it and then go ahead and join it. So when you are done, go ahead and iron it. All right, so it should look like this. So it's time to join the seam allowance. Okay, you can either sew it lining to lining and fabric to itself, but for me, I prefer bracing because I don't like the stress of losing the other side. So I'm just going to brace it. So if you like this method, you can sew lining to lining fabric to itself. For me, I'm just going to brace it around and then sew it, and after that I'll go ahead and weave it because I have weaving machine. Okay, I'll just go ahead and sew the allowance, and now it's time to cut the lower part. Okay, now to fold the flare, you can see that edges. Okay, you're just going to fold it into two like this. You're not going to fold it like that, not like that. Okay, you're just going to open your fabric down and then fold it diagonally, just like this, as if you want to cut bias. Okay, you are going to fold it like this as if you want to cut bias, and make sure you align the sides together. So when you are done, you are going to start measuring your, so from the edges, from that pointy area, you're going to place it to determine your waistline. How to measure your waistline? You're just going to, you can either mark it like this first. Okay, you can go round like this. For me, my waist is 30. I'm just going to go ahead and measure this. So if this one is not complete, so I'm looking for 30. Okay, that 30 divided by 4, you have 15. So when you fold this fabric into two, you are going to have 7.5 each. So I'm not looking for exact 7.5, I'm looking for 8.5 because I'm going to be sewing 1 inch for the joining. All right, so just like this, I've gone ahead to measure my waist, follow this method, and the length of the flare. I wanted to actually bought 2 yards for this style. I bought 2 yards, so the remaining fabric was not enough to cut the actual length of the skirt, so I decided to use 20 inches. Now the first line that I cut is 22 inches. Okay, so in case you want this exact length, you can continue with it, or you want your one to be a bit longer, you can increase it instead of adding the pleats that I'm going to be showing you in this video. So now that I've gotten the length, I actually measured 22. I went ahead to cut it just like that. Go ahead and do the same thing. All right, and make sure you trim off the other side, trim off the savage away. So in order to know if your, make sure you notch the center as well. So in order to know if your flare is equal, you are going to fold it like this. Okay, sometimes it's not equal, but if you know you don't have enough fabric, just leave it. Okay, so I went ahead to retake the measurement. I had to cut the bridal satin first so that I'll be able to control the length of the waist, the net rather. Okay, because if you recall, the reason I did that is for me to be able to control the width of that net. Assuming I cut it on the net, after placing it, my waist will be, and I didn't want any excess. So in case you want to do something like this, or you want to sew lace, make sure you cut the lining first. So this is the back. I went ahead to place, the only difference between the back is just the zipper line and the extended 2 inches on the lower area, because the back has to be a bit longer than the front. You can use 2 to 3 inches and then connect it. All right, so I'll just go ahead and connect it like this, and I've gone ahead to cut it out. So next thing is to go ahead and slit the zipper area, and that's the back. All right, so when you are done doing that, next thing is to go ahead and notch that your zipper line. Make sure you notch it so that you know where it's facing each other. So when you are done, go ahead and place it to cut the net. I don't know what fabric you might intend to use, but this is what I did. And after that, after I finished joining it, just go ahead and brace the same way we brace the cup size. Use your lining to pin it, and that was it. So I decided to try this one, and after that I decided to use this one for gathers. Okay, that was exactly what I did. There's no big, it's very simple. So the length of the gathers that I use is 7 inches, and the width is 32. Okay, it's actually 32 times 4. So I'll just go ahead and draw the gathers, and that was it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you can always get notified whenever I post a new video. Please, this was the process that I did for on the lower part before joining. After joining the side, I also sewed the zipper line. Okay, and that was it. So that was it. The next thing is just for me to go ahead and join it. Okay, so see you guys in my next video. Please do well to subscribe. All right, bye. So I couldn't wait. I had to put it on for you guys to see. Which one do you prefer? Is it the one without gathers or the one with gathers? Let me know in the comment section. So bye.